were we? Oh yeah, wooden shelters, wooden doors, wooden gates. Hit them a number of times, and eventually they just fall over. They just destruct, and you can go in. So not very good for defense. Good in a quick situation, you can just shut it, and then you're safe for a little bit, and maybe you can craft some more ammo really quick, or something like that. But in the long run, you want to be using metal doors. Small stashes, they're good fun. You need leather. Leather you only get from bears, so you do need a bit of firepower and a bit of skill to get leather. But small stashes, they only have 3 slots in them, but they are absolutely hidden until you come very close to them. So if I were to make one and put one in the corner here, I could see it, but if I was stood over here, it would just disappear. Gone! Poof. That's the symbol for disappeared. I don't know. And a bed we've already explained. Gunpowder, integral in making ammunition and explosives and explosive charges. Wood planks, as I said, for making buildings. Bandages, they're useful for stopping yourself dying from bleeding. Oh yeah, more granola bars, let's chew those. So I'm just bashing number 4 and I'm just eating granola bars at the moment. Ammo, 9mm ammo, that's used for our revolver, which is something we can make later on when we have enough metal fragments, wood and cloth. A proper hatchet, we need metal fragments for. A proper hatchet, as I said, was the upgrade to the stone hatchet. We're going to go for that next. The hand cannon, which is a sort of very temperamental, very powerful, but close range only weapon. It's so temperamental, I might advise not bothering getting one and just skipping straight to the pipe shotgun, because the pipe shotgun's less temperamental. They both only can fit 1 shell in them, and the shells you use are handmade shells right here, which you can use making gunpowder and stones. So we've got a lot of stones, we've got a lot of gunpowder. We don't have any gunpowder, but we've got a lot of stones, so we can make handmade shells more easily than we could make 9mm ammo. So we're probably going to go for a pipe shotgun. I'm going to make one of both, one of each, just to show you the differences between the two. But they're a lot better for taking out animals than the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow does a decent amount of damage, but it's not quite as reliable at close range. So we're going to make some guns. And that mostly concludes the list. We've got the armor tab here, which just at the moment we have got cloth, and we've got tools, handmade lockpick. This is something new to the game. I don't know if it's been implemented yet. It's not implemented on our server, but it will become a thing that when you die, you drop everything on your body. It goes into a little backpack. It's kind of a nice camo-coloured backpack. But in a camouflage type that looks like urban camo. So it's in fact really not very camouflaged at all against anything in this game, because there's nothing of urban colour in this game. And currently you can just run up to them and search them. As long as no one else is currently looking in that backpack, you're fine. It's dandy. Just go ahead and have a snoop. Go ahead and have a snoop. But they're going to make it so that your backpack is locked and only you can get into it for a short time once you've died, to try and stop people just killing you and stealing your stuff and running away. So it gives you an opportunity to get back to your corpse and maybe have a bit of a fight to get the stuff back. The handmade lockpicks are going to be the tool that people can carry around with them to try and open up backpacks right away and then get the stuff from inside. But they do cost a lot of low quality metal and a lot of cloth. Realistically, later on in the game, when you're killing people and stealing stuff from them, this isn't going to be a very big cost at all. But at the very beginning of the game, it means that it stops people griefing at an early low level, which I reckon is probably a good thing. Mods, these are modifications for your weapons. You don't start off being able to make any of these. As you saw earlier, I found this on one of the red animals. It was a hollow sight blueprint, and I can now make this for any gun that I make that has a slot, or any gun that I find that has a slot on it. But we'll explain those later once we come to that. Right now, we want to build a revolver, a hatchet for better acquiring of resources, a hand cannon, and a pipe shotgun. And for almost all of these things, we need a workbench and a furnace. So we're going to build that workbench again, because I accidentally destroyed that other one. We're going to put that fire out and take this wood out. Okay, building a workbench, 30 seconds. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Speed up the boring bits.
Okay, here we are. We've got our workbench. That's lovely. Here it is. We're gonna have to put that in one of our quick slot sections. Gonna put that right there, and press number 4, and we can build it anywhere. Look, there's a little green thing to tell us that it's. Oh no, it's red now because we can't build it on the wall. We can't build it upside down. What's up with that? It's just, it's unacceptable. We can't put it up in the air. We can't build it up a tree. We can only put it on the floor. And we're gonna put it right, back where we put the old one. See, this one's a lot brighter and shinier and cleaner because it hasn't decayed. This game is called Rust. Why is it called Rust? Because things rust. Things get dilapidated over time. If you're not near the things you build on a regular basis, they'll slowly just fade away so that the place doesn't get covered in stuff. You build a wooden house over there and leave it for 5 days, it's going to start to fall down because no one's looking after it, no one's taking care of it. It's easy to maintain these things. All you need to do is log on every day and they decay at a slower rate, but also you can just run up to them and make sure that they're still nice and strong. I'll explain how to do that when we build a house. It's not very difficult. But if you stay away for a while, your houses will just fall down. So, you know, tough titties. We need to build a furnace so that we can start smelting some of the stuff. Start smelting? I suppose you are smelting, aren't you? So yeah, so we need so we need a furnace so we can start smelting this metal ore and this sulfur ore, but we don't have one of the ingredients. We need low-grade fuel. Low-grade fuel. We need 10 low-grade fuel, and we can only craft 3 because we only have 3 cloth. So we need to go and acquire some cloth. If you just bear with me 1 second, I will take out my bow and arrow, and I will go and hunt down a creature. There's a bear over there. I'm going to shoot it from here. First time. Check this out. Pow! Nowhere near. Pow! Yeah, got it. That bear didn't see what was coming. Oh, no, I missed that time. I was so far away from that bear, it didn't even register where the shot came from. I'm going to shoot that bear in the bum. Oh, I'm rubbish at shooting this bear. Shut up, piggy. Ah, now it knows what's coming after it. 3 shots from a bow and arrow and the bear's gone. Oh, but it's a red bear, so it doesn't actually have much on it, and no cloth whatsoever. But it does have some nice loot. See? This is what I was saying. Water. It gives you 1 liter of water. There's no water. We don't need water yet. This is, useless. Who cares? And tuna. We do want those things. Lovely. Piggy, where have you gone? Hello, Piggy. We don't really need to waste an arrow on it, but... Oh, yeah, whatever. I'm just going to hack it. Dear Piggy, you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Oh, that sounds really sinister and a bit creepy. I'll probably take that back. Is this going to be enough cloth? We need 10 cloth in total. Nope. 1 short. So we're going to shoot this deer over here. Nope. That's rubbish. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, no, wait. Hit it in the flank and it's not dead yet. Oh, that didn't work. You're just gonna... Really? You just get bored of life. And that's gonna be enough cloth. More animal fat, lovely. Oh, lots of cloth. This thing's covered in cloth. I thought you got cloth from sheeps. How wrong I was. Sheeps! Sheeps isn't the plural of sheep. Sheep is the plural of sheep. What is wrong with me? Back to the Love Shack.
Love Shack.
Via that rock.
Speed up the boring bits.
Smack the rock, gather resources.
Speed up the boring bits.
Okay, let's make the 10 low-grade fuel that we need. Increasing and decreasing the number of things you want to craft, you just use the plus and minus button. If you hold shift, it increases and decreases by 10, up to the maximum that you can possibly build with the current materials you have. Both of the things we have are at their limiting factor at 19. We only need 10, that's all we're going to build. Control will just go straight to the maximum or minimum. So shift and control, very useful buttons. Craft 10 low-grade fuel. Would usually take 2 seconds per fuel, but it's only going to take 0.6 per fuel because we're wizards next to a lovely bench of workiness. So that's right here, 10 low-grade fuel. With its description is a type of resource. Very descriptive. Thank you. A furnace. Yes. Craft the furnace. 30 seconds, down to 10 with the workbench. So we've got all the things. We've got the stone, we've got the wood, we've got the fuel, and it's going to give us 1 workbench. Stick it in your quick slot, and you can build it. Look at that. But we're going to put that out because we might need that later. 4, 5, and 6 are empty, as are our head, chest, legs, and boots. So right now, totally naked. Well, not totally naked, except totally naked. Some people might be naked. I don't know. We can craft things. Look, there are things to craft. Wooden barricade, campfire, but we need things. But we don't have things. So we have to go and find things. This has been really uninformative. I don't think this is a very good tutorial at all. I'm going to stop this.